Good evening, everyone. This is Amy from AJC Magic TV. Here is one of the best views in the city of Pittsburgh. I am on top of Mount Washington, which is kind of like a destination. If you come visit, you'll want to take one of the inclines up from down below, or even drive up here and park your car and take a look around on one of the overlooks that they have here. And there's also plenty of restaurants and stuff around behind me around the bends. But if you live up here, you got one of the best views in the city. I don't have you on a gimbal or a tripod, so I do apologize for the shakiness, but I just wanted to give you a view of the city. And you can see it's winter time as the trees and everything are all brown, and you can also see all the traffic for rush hour time. It's not too bad because of the holiday week, but it's still pretty lined up. Plus, there are also people coming in for the home Penguins game, Pittsburgh Penguins game this evening. Hello, Jeff Orangebird. Hello, Lucky 3. Hello, Rachel. Thank you for joining. I hope you have a great time at your grandparents' house there, Rachel. Hello, Donna Jaworski. Thank you for joining. Hello, This Our Dreams. And Jeff Orangebird, thank you for joining. I thought I would do a quick surprise stream and just show one of the best views that they have in Pittsburgh, and it's called Mount Washington. You can take one of the inclines. I didn't park down by the Monongahela incline because I thought about taking it, but I didn't go down far enough to park there. Plus, then, as you can see, they're reconstructing the sidewalk and everything too. But it's also hard to try to find a parking spot along here a lot of times. A lot of helicopter action. I'm not sure what the reason why. Maybe because of the rush hour. I know the Pens are playing at home, and so that's probably what it is a lot of the news station helicopters, unless there's some other type of activity going on. Hello, Pam's fam. This is a view of the city of Pittsburgh from Mount Washington. So if you ever come and visit here, this is one of the destination spots that you want to make sure you come up and get all your photos of yourselves and all that stuff. I'm going to take a walk down here to one of the little platforms. That way you can see a better view. But if you can see down below there, that's Station Square. And I do apologize, I didn't grab my tripod or anything, so hopefully it's not too bumpy or anything like that. Because this was just kind of a surprise stream. The traffic was kind of lined up, and I thought I'd take a little detour and come up Mount Washington, because I do work down in the city there. But this is Mount Washington. This is called Grandview Avenue, and that's the main drag. A lot of times at night, you'll just see cars go up and down trying to find parking spots to stop at the overlooks, and it's pretty popular, especially prom season, wedding seasons, or any type of celebrations. People come up and get their photos taken overlooking the city. Hello, Mike Wheeler. Thank you for joining. They also have two inclines. One's further up and the one's the other way. I didn't park down by there. I thought about maybe taking a ride on there while I was live, but decided not to because it was hard to find a parking spot down by there. But this is a plaque that they have there. Ah, that's good. I'm glad you got it there. Oh, okay. That's great, Pam. I am going to be sure to watch that. But this is what a board there that tells you about Mount Washington and what the city is. and what you're overlooking. But that's what it looks like there. PTV is Pepper Tree Villa Lucky 3. They are a great channel. They live in California. They're very knowledgeable about Disney and Disneyland and pretty much all of Disney. But they're very good at Disneyland questions and any type of Disney questions, except I know they've been to Disney World, but Disneyland's more their specialty, but they do know a lot of other information. But as you can see, this is Grandview Avenue. And they have various churches. Some of the churches are no longer in use. That's the library, Carnegie Library for Mount Washington area. And then that's some other places. Plus, they have apartments and different homes and stuff. If you actually probably have an apartment here, I'm sure they're pretty pricey because you got one of the best views. This is a great place to come and watch fireworks whenever the city of Pittsburgh has fireworks. Or any type of fireworks celebration, whether it's the 4th of July. I know few years ago they had a celebration on New Year's Eve. They have different times. If they have the regatta in Pittsburgh, they have fireworks. And then when the Pittsburgh Pirates have a fireworks night, you can come up here also. But look, you can see that's the Fort Pitt Bridge and Duquesne Bridge. It takes you over to the north side of Pittsburgh, and as you can see, the rush hour traffic. Plus, it's a real crazy bridge trying to merge over to the lanes that you always need to get because you're always in the wrong lane. So, and then over there you can see Heinz Field, and it's hard to see PNC Park, but you can see a little bit of PNC Park ahead of you over on the North Shore, which I'm facing that way. They also have another overlook area that you can go to, and it's called the West End Overlook. I personally have never been there, but I know a lot of other people that go there. It's not as crowded, and sometimes I believe there's like a little park area up there also, but it's another alternative to getting a good view of the city of Pittsburgh. But it's called the West End Overlook also. And I'm just kind of doing a real quick stream. If you are enjoying the stream, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button. That would be much appreciated. If you're new checking out the channel, I would appreciate if you would consider subscribing. Hit that notification bell. Make sure it's solid, and that way you'll know when I go live. I do have a show at 6:30 on Tuesday evenings, and I haven't come up with the subject yet, but it might be some Star Wars trivia. So that might be the night for my show tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Star Wars trivia. And yes, thank you for the congratulations. I did hit 1,000 subscribers, so I do thank everyone who has subscribed to me. It's very much appreciated. Now I just have to work on my watch hours. So you might get a lot of different streams from me. Or if anyone would like to help out, I do have a couple playlists put together and just run those streams and those videos. That would be much appreciated, because I do have a long way to go. No, I don't have to eat the cricket. That one tower, there used to be a couple radio stations that were located up on Mount Washington. Yeah, but nobody really pushed it, so. But I may or may not back out on that particular item. We'll see. If I get back to the candy store, I will buy the crickets. I know Universal sells them also, so if I get the Universal, I'll get a package also. Yes, I will try and get that. I will go back to the candy store sometime over the weekend for... Hello, Emma Martinez. Down below is the Sheraton Station Square, and you can also see the Gateway Clipper fleet. I did ride on the Gateway Clipper fleet and did a stream on there. So you can also check that out on the channel. Yeah, that's right. This is our dream. Yes, it is very beautiful at night. If I didn't go to Kennywood on light up night, I probably would have come up here to get a good view of the city all lit up, because a lot of the buildings will light up and everything like that. Sometimes, like when the Pens are in the playoffs and different things, so some of the buildings will stay lit up. Like you can see the top floors of the UPMC building there and the BNY building, how the reflections are, but some of them do used to stay lit up at night, and you can see a couple of the other ones. And one of the interesting things is that, I don't know if you can see it, but there is a building in the back there that kind of has like a triangle roof. They actually, it's kind of like a thermometer of the weather, so it'll change colors depending on the weather and everything. And then another times it might be red and green for Christmas, or black and gold for the Pirates or Steelers or the Penguins. And the BNY Mellon sign over there, they'll light up red, white, and blue, or black and gold for one of the many sports teams that we have here. Tonight is a hockey night in Pittsburgh. Yeah, one of these days I'll take the incline and come down and take the incline. I am off over the weekend, so maybe some of that will come around. I may go back out to the Christmas lights. So look out for those types of streams. And you can see everybody sitting on the bridge there, pretty much stuck in traffic. And you can see a tree down in the Point State Park there. That was from Light Up Night. They lit it up. Where that one glass building that kind of looks like a castle on top, that's called the PPG area, and they have a ice rink down in their plaza. I will be definitely going down to PPG Center where the ice rink, and then in Market Square they actually have a German Christmas market for the holidays, so I definitely will be going down and showing that. I do have friends that sew different art pieces, and I also like to look around at the different ornaments. You get a lot of glass blown ornaments. They have pickle ornaments, they have all different things, nutcracker ornaments, different soldiers, and just different types of things. There's jewelry. They also have different pastries and different things, and it's all in the Market Square area. And I'll also take you to the life-size nativity set that they have where the UPMC US Steel building is. And they actually have a nativity that is an exact replica of the one that's at the Vatican in Rome, Italy, or in Vatican City, Italy. But I'll definitely go and show that also. And they have a lot of different things. No hockey for Jeff. Yeah, that's funny. And that's the road that you can drive up to Mount Washington, and then they have other neighborhood roads down the backside. But you can see the roadway down below. One of the things, I don't know about some people, they get some crazy ideas and start to think that they can climb down this mountain, and then the rescue teams have to come and get them, because it's not as like easy to climb down as they might think they are. So I'm guessing they're probably impaired in some way or another, or got there to go do it. So it's a stupid thing to do. So I don't recommend trying to climb down this mountain. And down below, like I said, is Station Square, the Gateway Clipper Fleet. At Station Square, they do have a Hard Rock Cafe, a Texas de Brazil. That's very delicious there. And a few other restaurants down there. They used to have shops in the one building, but they've since repurposed it for other office space and stuff. I don't know if they're going to end up putting more shops or anything in there. But you can just see all the traffic on the bridges. This is a city of bridges. There's well over 50 bridges along this river. There's probably way more. I know they've talked about it. I'll have to find those facts for you. But you can just see all the traffic and everything all lined up. Oh wait, because there are some people that are trying to take pictures. Thank you for joining, Donna. Yes, I'll definitely try and go on the incline. If I was actually parked down by there, I might have looked into it, but I'm not sure if it was working, because when I drove up, I didn't see one going up and down. Sometimes they have trouble, or maybe certain times of the year it's not running. Yeah. Well, you can see the helicopters in the air. I don't know if they're traffic helicopters or they're just watching out for whatever, unless there's some type of activity going on that I didn't hear about on the news. Hello, my shell space. Yeah, Mike, it probably is the news helicopters, because they do a lot of traffic reports. You can see somebody flying a drone there. Hopefully he doesn't lose it down in the traffic there. But you can see how the buildings, I don't know how it looks on your end, but it's really starting the colors of the different buildings and signs on them. It's really starting to pop. Yes, that's one of the really cool things, is how the reflections down on the river looks. If you do visit down Station Square in the summertime, they actually have a fountain. There's also like a walkway bridge that'll take you onto the riverside up above, so you get a good view of the city right across the river. But it's not up as high as here is. Hello, Art Maker Forever. Thank you for joining. Yeah, you can see the reflections really good on the river there. That's one of the things I like. Corey Meets World really likes the reflections off of the water, and he gets some good stuff on his stream. Yes, that's true, Jeff Orangeburg. One of the things, I'm not real crazy about if I have to drive to the city, but that's one of the things I do know how to drive some of the area down there. I know like some of the roads and stuff if I need to drive down for a show or something. But when I do try to do the public transportation of riding our transit system, the T, which is our trolley system. But it's kind of like a mini subway. I usually try to do that most of the time coming to town. If I can't, then at least I am familiar with some of the roads and know where to go if I have to go. But it's not really fun to drive through the city there, especially during rush hour. Yeah, the one helicopter might be the light flight. I think a lot of the other ones are news helicopters watching the traffic and stuff like that. Up on the one hillside where like those red lights are flashing, that is Duquesne University. So Duquesne University is right off the city area. They call that area the Bluff. And then way in the background, I don't know if you can see it, is the Cathedral Learning for the University of Pittsburgh. Plus, then that's the University of Pittsburgh medical area way up in the distance there, where a lot of the medical hospitals and stuff that the University of Pittsburgh runs, which is UPMC. And then over on the North Shore is Allegheny General Hospital, and they're called the Allegheny Health Network now. But I'll give you one final look, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream because I do have to head out tonight for some other meetings and things. So I do thank everyone who has joined, and please make sure you guys hit the like button. Anybody that's watching the replay, please hit the like button. Leave a comment to say that, hey, I was here and watched your video or watched your stream. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate any subscriptions, and I do appreciate everyone who has joined. Oh, okay, that's did not know that. Thank you, Lucky 3. You have a good evening as well. Yes, Pam's fam, you were here. And I'll be on the lookout for you on PTV tonight. Good night, Lucky 3. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna turn around. Yep. But that's the view of the city. I'm standing on one of the overlooks here. This is Amy from AJC Magic TV. I do thank everyone for joining, and have a great evening, everyone. And I will see you later. Have a great evening, and bye. Thank you.